Hello everybody, welcome. My name is Rubydung. Welcome to today's episode. Oh, there's a trap door. Oh, I didn't close it. There. Oh, is it good now? Nope. Got one other over here, and there we go. Wait, I opened it again? Is it fixed? No. It doesn't matter. Anyways, hello everybody, welcome. My name is Rubydung. Welcome to today's episode. As you can see here, I'm over at the main base. Fix that. And I did some hauling, as you can see by the several clips that you saw in the last episode. That's what I could salvage from the bits that I was doing beforehand. I've already recorded this episode once, but apparently I had some audio problems, so I'm just going to probably be cutting out all the audio from those clips, sadly. But, as you can see here, I have constructed a rudimentary chicken farm. That is because you might not be able to see this, but, oh, why are they doing it with their wings? That's interesting. They're, like, not properly animating. Interesting. But anyways, I'm having to get eggs, and I've already gotten quite a few eggs. I already got myself, 2 and a little bit of a stack, close to half a stack of eggs. Ow. So, you might be wondering, oh, why are you having to get eggs? That is because I have a 2-step plan that I am needing to initiate for starting this episode, actually. The reason why I'm needing to initiate this plan is because I am running into a food problem now. The same problem that I was having a while back. So, it is now actually rearing its head once again. So I now need to come up with a plan in order to solve this. So let's show you what I have in terms of food. So I'm currently in the process of having eggs, but eggs themselves aren't going to be actual food. I have a tree farm which is going to provide apples now as of the most recent update. If I come around here, I have a wheat farm, which has produced this much wheat. I've been running it quite often, but I use the wheat from it more often than the wheat from the farm grows. So, if I come around here, I can show you more exactly. This is fully harvestable as of right now, but the yield it's going to give me will not be enough in order to continue. I also have a mushroom farm, but is going to provide mushroom stew, and that is a lot harder to carry around in large quantity. Other than that, for terms of food, I have the remnants of the old passive mob farm, which is, here's what remains of that. So I got quite a bit of pork lying around from it, and I have a thing of beef, and I don't think I have any other, I think I just have, yeah, a single chicken from accidentally killing a chicken on the way, hauling it over here. So that's fun. But other than that, I don't think I have any other sources of food, so I'm just relying on wheat currently. But, if I come up this water stream, I can show you a thing I have that I plan to do more advancing on. So, as of currently, I only have the wheat farm that I'm using for my food. I do have a mushroom farm, so in the emergency we need to go into emergency production of food. I can put the mushroom farm into production, but that is not going to be the best. So, what my actual plan, I'm hoping to begin getting those chickens bred up, laying eggs. Then I can begin using those actual eggs, these eggs, to create a mobile chicken farm. Not mobile in the sense that I plan on making a chicken farm everywhere I go. I plan on making a chicken farm, hopefully, in the new nether base. So that way I can have food production there, but also I might be in production at this base as well. Because my hope is to have a chicken farm at every base, so that way I can get food everywhere I am, opposed to having to rely on the blindness of it all. But the other source of food that I have, which I plan to also automate better, is this. This is my pumpkin and melon farm. Step in here, and it all gets produced. So, with the most recent change, stems now can grow pumpkins and melons onto untilled soil. So, of this most recent change, I no longer need this massive contraption. In order to do that, matter of fact, I can actually, if I come all the way down to this side, I don't have a block on here to show this example, but I can now have a automated thing that is on a, oh crap, I can now have a automated system that now has all of the pumpkins and melons on a timer, some sort of timer. I'm not sure what type of timer I'll have it be on, but some sort of timer I can imagine, that will, like every day or so, or just like every couple of minutes, fully harvest all of the pumpkins and melons, so that way I can basically have them all fall into a water stream, and then have the water stream push all of them to a central location where I can pick it up. From this, I can actually have an automated food source using melons, which themselves are also not a good food source, but it is an automated one, compared to chickens and wheat, which are both going to have to be manual. So, I think for a food system, I think a pumpkin farm would be pretty good, but I am setting up a chicken one, because the chicken one will be less work, but better food than the wheat, while the melons will be less work and automated for worse foods. So, I think that is a good compromise. So, I actually need to go out there so I can get some melons, so I can begin setting up the first part of this. But the second part, I need to come through this portal. I also need to go to sleep here, so that way I don't get ambushed by mobs. The second part is that I need to go around to a part of this base and begin scavenging something that has been needing to be scavenged for a while now, because it just doesn't work. If I come around here and look up, I need to scavenge some of this area. So, if I come around, is this area still open? Not really. Okay. So if I push this lever down, hear a whole bunch of pistons activate, you hear a whole bunch of things fall in the water, and sugarcane will begin falling down here. I built this several episodes back, a long ways back. However, the actual farm itself is terribly optimized, to the point that actually a lot of the farm just doesn't work because of how I had everything spaced out. I don't know how I messed up the farm so badly, but I did. So, de-extending all this now, if I just need to find a way to get up there. Do I have blocks? I have pumpkins. I can. So if I punch out a thing here and begin pillaring up and punch my way through here. Oh, that had a torch on it. That's bad. That's not good. But I'll just replace that when I'm gone. Ooh, more blocks. This is going to be an interesting dig up. Hey. So, looking over this area, you can see quite a bit of sugarcane was not harvested. First off, there's always one row that will not be harvested because simply, there is repeaters where this is all is, but, for some areas, a lot of sugarcane is resting on the ground. Now, does anyone want to guess as to why the sugarcane is lying on the ground? Well, it's pretty simple. It doesn't have access to the water stream because pistons are in front of the water stream. So, this is actually a pretty easy fix. I just have to go through and remove every other line, and that will fix the sugarcane farm. But I have to go through and do that. It's also going to lose a lot of the optimization I was hoping to have with this farm, but let's face it, we're basically talking about replacing zero optimization. So, for example, I just have to come along here. This line's fine, but this line has to go. So, punch it out, get an axe, and I will be harvesting up all of these pistons. So, I'm going to sit here and punch out all of these pistons that I will be needing to harvest, and this will be important for today's project. So, after I get done punching all of these out, I'll be back with you guys with the quantity of pistons. Okay, from that little adventure I just did, push the button, pull the lever, some sugarcane will be coming down, but not very much. But from that little stint we just did, I was able to get a total of 2 stacks of pistons, plus a little extra, and a whole bunch of sugarcane. All that sugarcane I'm holding in my inventory was sugarcane going to waste. I also have to repair this little thing here, so, yeah. But I now have a whole bunch of pistons I can begin using for the project I have planned for today. So, I'm going to repair this little thing that I did here, and I'll be back with you guys with the beginning of today's project. Okay, I've gone through and set up a whole bunch of pistons. Haven't used all of them. I actually only used a small amount of them. I used about half a stack, a little over, of pistons there. So, another set of pistons will be put on the opposite side. As you can see, I did this as an extension. Let's see how... Yes, okay. I do have to swim over to that location so I can actually get back up here. But, that is now the largest part of the base. It's going to be quite thin, though, so, not exactly going to be as impressive as, like, the passive mob farm or the actual hostile mob farm, which are quite tall and large, so... it's going to be quite interesting. It's also been a while since I've done an expansion to this base, so it's going to be nice. It's going to be a change of pace. Going to need a lot more bricks, though, because I need to put some more ways for bridging. Oh, I also need to go sleep, so let me go up to my sleeping location. In case anyone is curious where my sleeping location, where I'm supposed to sleep is, and not where that little dinky bed is. It's this thing right here, but it's often too far away for me to actually use it, which is real sad, but... Here, it was convenient, so let me come all the way back down here again, so that way I can show you what I need to do now. Come through here, and as you can see, I changed up how the mushroom farm is. So I can see it actually from here, but I can now walk across a little bridge, and there is now going to be a new intersection through this manner. So a little small dinky bridge that will lead to additional intersections for the rest of the space, which... This way, I'm planning on having the pumpkin and melon farm section over here. So, right here, I'm planning on having a water stream coming down from the top. It's going to connect to this middle block here, which I'm plan to be the planting location. So that way, I will have either a plant grow to this or this side. Then a piston will extend and push it off and then send them all down here. It's not going to be the most efficient. The most efficient would probably be actually going through and putting 1 extra dirt there and 1 extra dirt here, so that way they'll go into the center, or swapping it around so both these pistons are side by side, and then a plant would grow here, another one would grow here, have it be an even number, but I think this is a good enough system for now. It's also quite simple. The next thing I have to do is I have to go through and get a water bucket now, and then plant water down, go through with a till this soil here, in which case I also have to move the torch. I only lit up a little bit of this, but I'll be lighting up these 2 blocks here, because I'm not going to be able to light up a block that is tilled, so would need to go through, as I'm building up the section, go through and put in the torches, so that way nothing spawns, but it's not tall enough for anything to spawn anyway, so this is really just a formality, so I'm only going to do this up to a certain height. But, yeah, let me go over and get some redstone so I can begin building the back component, because I need to, when I get back with you guys, come over and have, if I do this correctly, a lever here. So when I flip it, it will send a redstone signal off to the area that needs the proper thing. Let me also... get rid of this little extension here, because it's not going to be necessary. But yeah, I'll be back with you guys here in a minute, hopefully, with that sorted out. Okay, I've gone through and set up all of the redstone components that will be used for this farm. It's just an alternating torch system laid out into the back of the pistons, hence why I did this, because it's quite tileable, so I could easily have done that. I had to do something janky for the bottom part of the redstone here, but if I set down a torch, you'll see it go all the way up. And I break the torch. Breaks all the way down. So, I now just have to go through here, and one by one, till the soil and put in a melon. I also have to go through here and, nope, not with redstone, with actual physical torches. Go through here and light each of these up, just so the crop doesn't break. It should be fine, but I want to make sure of that, so I just have to go through here and do that for each of the actual platforms here. So, now I have to just go behind, plant some of the melons, but I also have to go get a hoe. I think I have one usable over at the wheat farm. I think it's just a wooden hoe, though, so hopefully it's in this chest. Yeah, okay. So I'm probably going to be able to get some of it. Let me just make a new one. I might as well. Plant that down. Let me just go make a new one, and I'll be back with you guys, with some of those melons planted out, and hopefully we can do the first harvest. Okay, as you can see, a couple of the melons have now grown after I've gone through and put them all in. So, it is actually time for a harvest. I do need to go grab myself a lever, actually. I can use a torch for that, but I prefer to actually have this fully hooked up now before I end the episode. So, let me go over to the actual cobble chest and grab a single thing of cobble real quick. And doop, that should be fine. And just turn that into a lever. There we go. Honestly, a button would probably be just as good, but I already crafted the lever, so why not? Go all the way back to the standard space, back over the tiny bridge I made. Tiny bridge, very small. And across the way too big doorway. And alright, and I get here. Have any more melons grown? Maybe like 1 or 2. And I need to finish out the redstone signal. Redstone there. And, now when I flip this, there it goes. Oh, and a lot that's falling into the water. Oh, no. But yeah, that, looks like... Oh, the melon fell over here. Now time to deactivate that. And I got a stack, and, let's see how many melons are sitting on the bottom of the ocean floor. These ocean melons. Another one over here. And diagonal. Need to put a bit of a focus on it, so that way they don't all fall into the water. But yeah, I got almost a stack and 3/4 about of melons there, which is a somewhat decent amount considering how I only had it open for like about 20 minutes or so. So that's actually quite a nice amount of melons, and when I get back up there, one might have possibly grown again. So let me go back around to the actual main part of it and take a little look-see, see if any part has changed over there since I just activated it. I think it should all be fine, but also want to see if anything grew again, just see how quick it is. Yeah, another one's already grown. So this farm is actually quite efficient. Between episodes, I'm probably going to actually go through the process of actually putting the main shell around this area, and also by next episode, probably going to begin building out this part to either include a second melon farm, just so I can double up on the food, or I might make an actual pumpkin one, but pumpkin isn't going to be very useful, but it actually can be for lighting blocks if I don't want to use torches everywhere, so honestly might do pumpkin just so I can have a whole bunch of jack-o'-lanterns. But anyways, guys, that's probably going to be it for today's episode. Hopefully going to be building this part of the farm next episode, probably going to be working on another water base, or one of the other things I have to be working on. Probably back to underground, maybe? I'm not sure. But yeah, guys, that's probably going to be it for today's episode. I guess I'm going to see you in the next one. See ya. Bye!